I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you are a black woman and you know you have a good black man at home, you need to do what it takes to keep that black man. Because let me tell you something, there are not a lot of available good black men out here that are still interested in dating black women. The number of black men who are marrying outside of their race has drastically increased, which simply just means they are not picking us. And that is a big concern for me. So you got to ask yourself, what is it about you that makes us less desirable? That is what we have to figure out, because the men do desire to be in a relationship. They're getting married and they're outnumbering us in marriages. They're just not picking us. So it's time to really figure out, how can I be different? What do I need to switch up to really get what I truly desire from this black man?
Okay, so the question is, what makes black women less desirable, and how should black women become more desirable? Jessica, don't be scared to answer this because you ain't black now. Don't bite your tongue now.
We welcome snow bunnies over here, especially as it relates to Quentin loves snow bunnies.
Yeah, Quentin loves snow bunnies. We'd have all different types of people on here. Trans, LGBT, LMNOPs on here.
Love the trans.
All Quentin.
Yeah, I'm kind of light. My mom is about Q's shade. I don't know how I came out so light.
Wait, you black?
No, I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, white. I was like, what y'all mean? She don't even look white. White people ain't got that kind of hair.
But I still don't like talk on it because it does make me kind of self-aware, you know? I don't.
Okay, so she says she's Puerto Rican. All right, we get it.
Okay, mommy, Puerto Rican. Okay, so who wants to start off? Let's ask the men first. What makes black women of today less desirable?
I would have to say attitude, man. Attitude.
Is that all you're gonna say about attitude? Like our good attitude? A
bad attitude. I mean, I'm currently in a relationship, but what I see on a day-to-day, even with some female family members, attitude, the way they carry themselves, the way they talk, and the way they speak to men. And they have a
in a relationship with a black woman?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
I got you. Have you ever dated outside your race?
No.
Why not?
You said why not? Yeah. I just never. I don't know. I just never did.
So it wasn't based off of like preference. It was just based off of convenience.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Because they were always.
Have you ever wanted to date outside your race?
Have I ever wanted to? No.
Ever? You ain't never wanted to?
I never wanted to. Like, I mean.
Have you ever fucked outside your race?
You said have I ever what?
Lord. Have you ever fucked outside your race?
Of course.
Jesus.
What's the nationalities? Give me the rundown.
White.
What'd you think about her?
You said what I think about her?
Yeah. I mean, if you had to compare it to the black girl experiences, what would it be like?
I think they're pretty cool, man. For the most part.
That's all. No. It ain't close. It ain't close.
The experience of dealing with it, what was it like in a general sense?
Like I said, it was pretty cool. They was much more softer women, much more feminine, things like that. You know.
So why you go back over to the Milky Way then?
You said why I go back over to the Milky Way?
Yeah,
because I wasn't in a relationship with him. We just had sex. That's all that was.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like when I came into this space, all the problems that the men talk about they have, I didn't have those problems, and I'm like, I don't know what y'all's talking about. This stuff is new to me, and that's because I was dating white people and Mexicans. So then I started dating black women, and then I started having the problems y'all niggas are talking about, and I was like, this is what these niggas be yelling about online.
What problems would you talk? What problems would you have?
It is just dealing with. I don't get it. Like. They not soft. Like I be trying to hang out with them and love them and kiss them. I'm like, this doesn't even feel natural. I feel like I'm with a dude or some shit.
They're combative.
Yeah, man, I've only dealt with soft black women, man. I ain't never had that problem.
I think I got one right now, but that's about it. The other two, I'm like, man, I don't know where y'all.
You said you've always dealt with soft black women.
Yeah, I ain't never had no problem with black women. At all.
Do you say that because you're a real man?
Nah, just.
That's
in general, like I've dealt with. I mean, I make great choices. Let's say that. You know what I mean? Like I know which ones to deal with and which ones don't.
Okay.
I think certain men pull out the softness in black women. Some
I
men
agree.
can't.
I agree.
I'm new to this black woman stuff, and I guess
I don't think so, bro.
You said
Yeah,
what?
well, ma'am, I don't think so. I think some people just are who they are. Like Mr. 1050, that guy said he know how to select. He know how to make it the right selection. So I kind of agree with him on that. You know who to deal with and who not to deal with.
Deshaun, your audio. I'm sorry.
It's oh my god. Okay, let me even come back.
I have a question. Does it pertain to like where you look for these girls? Like I'm genuinely, because I don't know. Like, do you find softer black women depending on what neighborhood you're in, or is that not okay?
I just think I like again. There's wicked women everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a shortage of wicked women. It's about the man and who he's going to be choosing. I mean, I'm not going to have nobody in my space that's going to be disrespectful. And if you have any experience with women, you know what type of woman you're dealing with. If you choose to ignore the red flag, that's on you.
But doesn't environment kind of also matters? Like if you going out to the club, like, and then you end up with a chick that's going out every single weekend. Well, you met her there,
I
right?
wouldn't be dealing with no women going out every week.
Well, I'm just
I'll
saying.
knock it down.
Yeah, no, but Jessica says, does it matter where you meet her? I think sometimes it does matter where you meet the person.
It don't matter where you meet her. She can be from somewhere. You can meet her in a different type of place. It really don't matter. It's just the person.
Yeah.
I don't
I've
like.
talked
I don't. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say because the few friends I've had, I've heard people say like, well, I have to be this way because I've been alone, or because I've been abandoned, or because this happened and it made me hard, and that's why I asked that question because
that's trauma.
Yeah, I don't deal with trauma. Yeah, I don't deal with that though. Anybody on medication?
I don't believe that. I'm just saying.
Anybody, all that? Yeah, I don't deal with that.
That just sounds like excuses. Like just because you didn't have a daddy, you can act this way toward a man. Just because you grew up in XYZ poverty, whatever, that's just excuses. When are you gonna grow up and stop living in the past and go seek real help? Because you projecting that trauma onto a man, that man doesn't deserve that. Not one bit. So
y'all think that certain women even know how to be soft or
no?
No.
I do.
Okay, so what makes them that way? What makes these women? We're not even gonna go into to just like hard or whatever, right? What makes a woman undesirable in general?
I think some women are just wicked. I think they have a wicked spirit. I don't even think it's nothing. I mean, they can come from any neighborhood. They can be raised any way. I just think sometimes the spirit gets in them, man. Some of them just wicked, man. They just unhappy with themselves. They lie. And they project that on everybody else. And if you notice, most of them too, they can't really keep friends. They can't really keep people around them either. Like they're not stable creatures. You know?
So hold on. So Pharaoh, do you prefer black women?
Yes, sir.
And because a lot of guys will say, well, okay, well, these women are this way or that way, but they still prefer them, right? So what do you think the difference is? What do you think the difference is between a woman because a lot of people say it's hard for them to get married, but then a lot of black guys still say that they prefer black women now?
Well, I think a lot of black men are weak and they just give up too easy.
Is that you think they're weak and they just give up too easy?
Yeah.
What makes you say that? What makes them weak?
They run with a societal standard of, you know what I'm saying, trying to fit in with the normal, typical alpha male statistic or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and feel like they gotta be a certain type of way. I'm an adapter, so I adapt to whatever. You know what I mean? What I'm with is not gonna be what majority of black men are with. You know what I'm saying? But for me personally, I understand. I just understand black women, so.
What do y'all think about that, ladies?
All they want is comfortability, and the thing that make a black woman undesirable is stubbornness. Just a stubborn black woman. That's the only thing that can make her undesirable, to me.
What about ghetto?
all that stuff can shift. All that stuff can change, man. I watch women change for certain type of men. You know what I'm saying? Just like some women have the energy where they'll put their hands on a man because they feel a certain type of way. But it's certain men that they'll never dare to do that with. They won't even try it. It's certain men that, you know what I'm saying, they'll go down and fuck with the gooch. And there's certain men that they not gonna do that with because they afraid he might pop you in the head or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's levels to it.
Yeah.
So you saying that you could
You got a
basically
valid
take a
point.
woman, you could take a woman regardless of whatever her circumstance is, where she come from, and all of that, and you can make her whatever it is that you want her to be.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah, I feel that way too. But at my age, no. Like, I need some type of. I need her to be close to me when it comes to, my intelligence and also how she carries herself. She can have some manners. I'm not into Build-A-Bears. You know what I mean? I'm not into that right now. If I was 25 again, I wouldn't mind. Like I said, I feel the same way he does. Like, it don't matter what environment, what woman. I definitely feel like with my leadership and my structure in life, I think I can get a hold of whoever. But like at this age, yeah, I ain't got time for that. It's just too, for you to remove a lot of that, what she got in her head, you got to reset her all the way and then build her back up. That's too much, man.
Ladies, I'm curious as to what y'all. I'm not gonna share my thoughts yet. I've learned to reserve what my thoughts are until I hear everybody else's perspective. What do y'all think? Do y'all agree with this, ladies?
I mean, I agree with 1950. Like, it comes to a point of age that why y'all want to change a woman? The older women get, the more stuck they are in their ways,
Yep.
right?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, they're gonna be stuck. So why would you, as a man, want to deal with that when you can probably find someone younger and more able to cover and change and mold? So I agree.
But
Like,
Q, you in a different space than Pharaoh, right? Because you saying that women are getting stuck in their ways, right? The older that they get, he's saying that all women are moldable.
well, yeah, but I agree with him. All women are moldable by a certain man. But at a point in time, are you going to want to mold a certain type of woman if it's going to take you a year, right? Pharaoh, I don't know his situation, living, whatever, but the older men get, the more desirable you get. Why would you want to deal with a woman for a year trying to mold her and grow her? And you could get with a chick you can probably change her quicker than a year. That's probably like, let's say 25.
You're
So
right. I
go
probably could change her within a year, but at the same time, you taking experience versus inexperience.
ahead.
You know what I mean? So you taking that gamble. You know what I mean? For me, I'd rather go for the experience than the inexperience because in the end, I'm still gonna have an issue with this woman because she ain't had the experience to teach her nothing.
Wait. I'm trying to understand this. So you saying that what type of experience when you say experience?
I mean, just life experiences. If she young, if she hasn't, you know what I'm saying, experienced certain type of things where she know how to handle her emotions being triggered in certain type of ways. If she's still stuck in the realm of not even understanding, going through therapy or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I'm always have an issue with this woman because she's young. She feel like she know everything. You know what I mean? So she's still gonna kind of have that little blowback. She's still gonna have that little blowback when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's older women. Like the older women.
I don't deal with that with older women. I don't have an issue with older women.
I think some younger women are, hard headed, like stubborn. Like you can't tell me what to do. I know what
but
to do.
honestly, the older women, the more baggage they have, the more relationships they've been in, the more fucked up niggas they dealt with. So like the more shit
So
that they got going on.
She had an experience where she gets it. She understands. She burnt out on that.